Hey golfers, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about grip on the golf club. Okay, I did a video a couple of weeks ago on the lead hand grip, and honestly please do not look past the importance of the grip. It has such a knock-on effect throughout the entire chain of the golf swing. Okay, in that video I covered very heavily on left hand, and of course then comments coming in, what about the right hand? That's what we're going to cover today. Plus a couple little tricks with this hand that I maybe didn't mention in the other video that you must make sure you're doing. Okay, so before we get started looking at this, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. That really helps the channel grow and reach more golfers and help more golfers. Alright guys, so let's get started. So the grip is so important, and I know that a lot of people overlook it, because if I make a grip video, it doesn't get the views as some of the other ones, because people generally are not that interested in it, okay? And it's mad, because that is our only point of contact with the golf club. If I put my grip in a position which is completely crazy, okay, and I try and hit a golf ball, bearing in mind is my only contact, so I hope nobody's gripping it like this, but for example, I try and hit a shot. I mean, my swing will be all over the place based on, a bad strike, but absolutely no power or anything in it, because of how I held the club. No good, right? If I have a really good grip, I give myself the best chance to have my arms behave better, my body behave better, my wrists, the club face, the speed, everything. All right, so left hand, I did touch on this in a video, so I'm going to glance over it. Go and check out the other video if you want to make sure that left hand's perfect, and a couple little additions to it. Club up in front, running through the base of the fingers. Grip, left hand on the side, not under, and you're going to reach the fingers under and the left hand over to the point where it's pointing at our right shoulder. Okay, now a couple of things I didn't mention, as people had questioned. What about this thumb? Should it be short or long? Right, what I don't want is, if you look, I don't want the thumb, doesn't need to be really short like up here, because you'll not be able to leverage the club the same. You look at my left hand grip, let me get it on there right here, that way, you'll see that the thumb maybe protrudes past this index finger very slightly, not much. Okay, you could have it in line, but not down here. Why not down there? Well, if I have it down here, look at my ability to hinge the club. Okay, what would that do? Top of the backswing, overswing. Okay, not so good, not hard to control. And as I do that, it's going to change the position the club is in my hand. It's not going to run diagonally anymore. It's going to run more this way, which we do not want. Okay, so thumb not protruding past that, really good. When I have it like that, I can't hinge past 90, therefore I'm not going to get to the top with this mad amount of hinging, okay, and overswing control, basically, right? Left hand, that was something I wanted to mention. I will cover interlock and overlap, okay? When bringing this right hand in, not overcomplicated. I think the left hand, and they're both important, but the left hand is absolutely critical, okay? So make sure that's correct and that thumb is correct as well. So we've got a nice left hand grip built, right? When we look at our hand here, you kind of do this, you'll see there's a crease or this pad here, right? Now, with our good left hand grip, we're going to bring the right in. We're not putting it in the palm round here. That's hooks, that's bad backswings, bad swings in general. We're not going to let it go right through the fingers and reach this hand way over, okay? Big impact on our setup. Right side gets dominant over the top, open face, disaster, right? So you see how much this grip actually plays a role in your entire golf swing, as I proved at the beginning of this video, okay? So pad, this crease, just feel that. That pad and that crease nestle into that thumb, which is on the side here, okay? And when I take that off, you'll see it's running again through the base of my fingers, not palm, not down here, base of the fingers, and this pad just nestles nicely. That's a pressure point in there, something I used to do when I was practicing, because I used to lose that connection through here. Good enough for Shane Lowry, it's good enough for me. I would put a T in there and feel that. So you really want to feel that crease here, pushing against that thumb. Again, talking about the swing, what can that do? That pressure can help you create shaft lean instead of maybe losing that and scooping the ball. All right, big thing on the golf swing, trust me. Okay, so we're through the fingers there. This pad nestled in. If it's all said and done, you should see that the palm, imagine a laser coming out, that would point at your target. Too far over, that's going to point down here. Too far under, that palm's going to point away from you. All right, so pay real attention to that. Overlap, interlock. Okay, hard to say that interlock is wrong when Tiger, Rory do it. Okay, but the majority of golfers overlap. So what is right? Me personally, I use interlock, which is fine. Interlock is when the index finger of your left hand, the pinky finger of your right, linked together this way. Now, if that is you and that is what you choose, if you're anything like me and you like to wear a good quality leather glove when you're playing golf, but don't fancy the high price tag, well, go and check out my channel sponsors page, gxgolfgloves.com. Really good quality glove at a fraction of the cost. Use code David at checkout and you'll save yourself a nice little bit of cash as well. Make sure that it doesn't become what's called a deep interlock, so you're not pushing them right in, because look now at my right hand, I do not stand a chance with that. So it's just in there a little bit. We're not going for a deep interlock. They don't need to be like crushed in together. Okay, there. If you go overlap, that is taking the pinky of your right hand and putting it between here, that way. Typically better for, I would say, guys with bigger hands, maybe a little stronger in the forearms, but whatever basically you like or feel comfortable with, choose from them. I can't stand here and say that it has a massive impact on your golf swing. It does have some impact, but I'm not going to tell you that interlock is the only way to go or overlap is the only way to go. The only thing I would say is if you do the baseball 10 finger, maybe try and get away from that. I'm not saying you can't play good golf from there, but it's just going to make it that little bit difficult. The hands aren't quite working together. So interlock, not so deep. Right hand, more on the side. Feeling that pressure in with that pad on that thumb. Really solid grip. Help you control the face. Help you control the club much better in the swing. And hopefully hit some nice shots. Okay guys, the grip is so important. I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, please let me know. And before we go, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.